विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, आज आपण इयत्ता चौथीच्या भाग 3 मधील अ नेव्हर एंडिंग स्टोरी या गोष्टीचं वाचन करणार आहोत। तुम्ही देखील पुन्हा पुन्हा यासोबत वाचन केलं तर नक्कीच तुमचं वाचन सुधारेल आणि एक आत्मविश्वास तुमचा वाढेल। अतिशय सुंदररित्या तुम्ही ती गोष्ट वाचू शकता। चला मग वाचूया। अ नेव्हर एंडिंग स्टोरी। Listen carefully and read with me. Once there was a king. He loved stories. Tell me a story, he said all the time. At the end of the story, he said, and then what happened next? Nothing. This is the end, said the storyteller. Tell me a story that has no end. I want a never-ending story. The storyteller thought and thought. All his stories had an end. He could not think of a never-ending story. Then he had a bright idea. He began to tell a new story. Once there was a king. He lived in a big palace. The palace had a big kitchen and a big storehouse. There were big heaps of grain in the storehouse. There was a hole in the wall of the storehouse. A little sparrow saw a hole and swiftly flew inside the storehouse. Then she picked a grain and flew away. What happened next? Said the king. Then another sparrow saw the hole, flew in, picked a grain and flew away. Oh, and then what happened next? Then a third sparrow saw the hole, flew in, picked a grain and flew away. And then a fourth sparrow saw the hole. The story went on and on like this. Even now, the storyteller is telling the king this story about the grains and the sparrows. If you don't believe me, you can go there and see for yourself. काय मग वाचणार ना नक्की? नक्कीच वाचा। धन्यवाद बालमित्रांनो।